You're about to start playing the hardest game probably in the world. But today, I'm going to be providing you guys with a player guide that will help you avoid death, give you some tips and tricks to surviving longer. I'm going to be showing you guys tips on how to play defense better, maybe use your shield, or when you need a horse in such as like gear and souls, and much more that will help you stay alive longer in Elden Ring. If you like how that sounds, I want to ask you guys for a favor to please like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications for more Elden Ring videos. Now, we know you're going to die in Elden Ring. It's 100% that you're going to die. Now, this beginner guide is going to help you die less. I'm going to be providing you guys with the tips and tricks that probably you'll never hear anywhere else that will avoid death, avoid from you being frustrated and just smashing on your keyboard or throwing your controller across the room. I'm going to be providing you guys with all these different tips so you can survive longer. Now, let's begin. First one is, one of the things is this game is like no other game. This is not a hack and slash. Oh, I'm going to go Rambo style. No. If you're new to Elden Ring, first, you got to learn the mechanics of the game. That means the bosses, the enemies. You need to see what each actual enemy and especially boss fights do. There's some bosses that do triple hits until they freeze and then you're able to hit them. Now, there are some bosses that with an exact weapon that does parry attack at the same time to an enemy allows you to give more damage to them. So there are different type of weapons, different type of shields, and also different type of armor that you can use that can help you defeat all these different type of enemies and bosses and help you stay alive longer. One of the things that, you know how they say chickens run? Well, become a chicken, because when you can't survive against a boss or a bunch of enemies, don't try to take them on. Just it's better for you to stay away and run than you be able to survive and just get stronger and come back and then you're able to take it on. Everyone is going to die in this game. My video is going to help you to die less, and that is my second thing, is use your shields. The shields in Elden Ring allow you up to 100% deflect all the attacks from any boss. Yes, I'm talking about any boss, and that's going to help you. So if you have a shield, use it. Look at the characteristics that it has. Does it allow you to protect you against 100% defense against any hits or any critical hits from any boss? Then use that shield, because that shield is going to be probably your best friend overall in trying to survive even longer. Some shields even have parry attacks that help you with that counter attack to any enemy, which stuns them and helps you take them down easier. And I am to the next point, which is the next one is you need to get a horse. The reason why is because this game is an open world game. You can explore, you can go anywhere in this world and just do whatever you want to. And that's what Elden Ring is. And having a horse, not only he's gonna be probably your best friend, but it's gonna help you fight enemies, it's gonna help you fight bosses, it's gonna help you run away from whenever you get too overwhelmed, because you can just summon the horse and right away you can just take off and you can stay alive longer. Another thing that helps having a horse is that you can heal yourself while fighting. When you're riding a horse, you can also, like I said, you can also attack. So that helps you a lot. If you're not on a horse and you're just walking around, you gotta make sure you do this following tip. It's using the stealth mode and at the same time backstabs. The reason why is the more stealthier you are in this game, the longer you're going to stay alive, because you can take enemies from behind. It also gives you an advantage of taking down stronger enemies that are unbeatable. But if you try this type of tips, you're going to be able to stay alive longer. We already touched 4 things. 1, patience, be patience, and use your defense, use shields, get a horse, And I'm also going to be bringing you guys a video letting you know where exactly you need to go to be able to get your first horse, and also use the stealth mode. Now that you have all those four, let's get onto gear. Gear is very, very important in Elden Ring, because the stronger you are, the more you're going to be able to take on and the more you're going to be able to deal on. And let's just focus about dealing damage. Now, where I'm talking about just focusing on one, two, no more than two weapons. If you're able to do that instead of just trying to upgrade every single weapon that you get, what's going to happen is you're going to make all your weapons weak and you're not going to be able to survive longer. So if you're able to focus on 1 to 2 weapons that you feel very comfortable with and that you can take on, the stronger those weapons are, the more damage you're going to be able to deal to each of the enemies or even in the bosses also. Now, you're asking yourself, though, how am I going to be able to upgrade all those weapons in my armor? Well, it's very easy. One of the things is you're going to need smithing stone shards and runes. With those 2 items, you're going to be able to upgrade your weapons and also your gear. Within the smithing menu, you can spend runes and smithing stones to strengthen your gear. It's going to allow you to go +3 in the smithing table to be able to upgrade your armor and also your weapon. Now, if you want to make it even stronger, you need to go to the blacksmith, and then there you're going to be able to upgrade your weapon and gear and make it a lot stronger. Try to focus on 1 or 2 weapons, because that's going to help you die less and able to deal more damage. Now, Elden Ring is like a Dark Souls game, and that means you're going to be collecting a lot of souls throughout the whole game. And what happens when you die? You lose everything. So let's just say you kill 100 different type of enemies and then you die. You just lost 100 souls, which is kind of frustrating. But the great thing about Elden Ring is all you need to do is go back to your dead body and recover all your lost souls. Then you can continue your adventure and keep on defeating all the different type of enemies and bosses. And the last tips that I have for you guys is you gotta remember the character status that every player is going to have. You're gonna have vigor, mind, endurance, strength, dexterity, intelligence, faith, and arcane. All those different 8 characteristics, you have to upgrade them, because what happens if you don't upgrade intelligence, you become a dumb player. And that is true. If you're able to increase your intelligence, it says attribute required to perform glintstone's sorceries, boost magic, damage of intelligence scaling, sorcery, and weapons, as well as improving magic resistance. So if you have faith, you can also do attribute requires to perform sacred incantations, boosts incantations, and weapons that scale with faith. So you see how all those different 8 type of characteristics allow not only your gear, but also your weapon. So make sure you're always upgrading all those 8 to be able to survive even longer. And let me give you my last bonus, which is go slow. Don't try to go too fast, because the faster you're gonna go, the more you're gonna die. There you go, guys. Those are my tips and tricks that are going to help you stay alive longer and avoid death over and over and over, because that could become very annoying. And trust me, it is annoying. So those are just my tips that are going to help you guys get through the game and help you complete it 100%. Stick to that. And trust me, you're going to be a successful warrior. I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, because it does help me a lot. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.